Okay, we're just getting to the spot on day one. It was an early morning. Max, what do you think?
This road is bumpy as hell.
Road is bumpy as hell.
No, but it's pretty.
It's a beautiful morning.
Beautiful morning. There's more snow than I was expecting. We've been driving since 4 o'clock, and now we got a 70-mile ride towing a bunch of crap in to get started.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna go grab.
Huh? My God. We're getting things around. So we got a pretty decent day to go in on. Hopefully some blue skies coming out over here. Hopefully we can get some sunlight later on in the day, but man, there sure is a lot of snow left up here. Let's see, we're really roughing it here. We had to, what are you showing off? Max is showing off. What, 67? How many miles, Race? 64. 64 miles to get here. And we were greeted with some hot soup and hot coffee. Not too shabby.
Anyway, I just went down to my
Okay, here's what we're after. Somewhere out here, they're waking up. Not a bad place to spend the week. Having a hard time videoing it, but we're gonna try to make a move on this bear. Maybe we'll be able to brighten the picture. But looks like a really good bear. It's about a mile away right now. It's about 6:15? So we really only got 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 6:25.
6:25. About 2.5 hours to get it done, so. Okay, the bear is up there on one of those bald ridges. We got about, 2 hours to make this happen. We got about a mile to cover, and it's kind of tough stuff. Okay, well, right when we started making a move on this bear, it just got up and decided to just walk around and sniff stuff and leave. So, not gonna happen today, but we know where he's at, so maybe tomorrow. Okay, we're shooting up for another go. Got the bear found again. It just went out of sight, but was kind of working down and towards us. Back of that hole. He was way up at the top there. That little point right there. And he came down there to that hole and then down, kind of expecting to come through this notch, or maybe we'll work this kind of bare ridge he's doing. He's not staying put. Now we're bedding down anywhere. It's just, yeah, tracks all over the place. It's been running bottom to top from the head to the mouth of that valley. So it was
close.
Yeah, so close. It was up in that stuff up there. We came from, I don't know, maybe you can see the road. Not terribly far, a mile and a half maybe or something. Kind of a tough one. But anyway, yeah, that's out. Hey Max. Oh man, that was something else. You never saw him again, huh? Yeah, which I thought the backside of that ridge there, because from a distance it looks nice. It's all melted off and stuff, but it's really just like, I don't know, a 70-degree slope with just rocks.
Good.
What'd you think, Race?
Post hole in snowshoes is no fun, but it was a good workout.
It's a good workout.
Got close to the bear.
That's what
Get a shot, but it was a good workout.
Oh, PMA.
The legs are feeling it.
Yeah.
In a good way.
We're gonna let this bear be now and stop harassing him and go find a different one. He beat us. We just found some wolves up there. I howled at them and they're, I don't know if you can hear them in the video, but howling back. They might be moving closer to us. They're right on top, well, right in the middle of that brown stuff right there. See if I can get them out of there so we can get them. They're coming down.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them. See if I can get this.
Is there one off to the right?
There is one off to the right. He's cruising to the right there. What's the limit on wolves?
10.
Yeah, we can take them all. Just don't move around too much here. We need to get them down low. Those wolves, they wouldn't come closer than about 600 yards. So we made a little effort, but we came close, but it was kind of tough. So we didn't get one this time, but we had a pretty good opportunity. So maybe next time. But either way, it was pretty cool to howl and have them come down the hill. From, what do you think that is? 2 miles away?
Oh,
Mile and a half?
Quick. Mile and a half at least.
At least mile and a half. Came down to 600 yards away. It was pretty cool. They went crazy for a little while, howling back. There's no exit. He kind of goes up there, does a little loop, comes back down, goes over to those rocks, then comes back to the right into that kind of that dirty snow patch right in the middle there is kind of where all the action is, or in that rock pile right there. But he's still up there for sure. It's in a really shitty spot. Way up there. Yeah, right in that stuff. So we can't go up there.
Swamp out there.
Well, What is it?
Swans?
Oh, cool. A couple of swans. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. Can't see, but the weather is shitty. But we're having a better day than this guy. Doesn't look like the bears have found him yet.
Well, at this point, we only had a couple of days left in the trip, and a low pressure system rolled in and brought some pretty heavy snow and wind. It was like 40-45 mile an hour wind, and then low visibility and pretty bad riding conditions. So we had to also think about race. He had work to get back to and a busy family life and that sort of thing. So we decided to take a few days off, head back home for a couple of days and just let the weather relax, and then also call for some reinforcements. And luckily we called Dad, and he booked his flights right away, so we were excited.
Well, we decided to come back home for a few days here. It's just been nuking up there. Probably like, I don't know, 40, 45 mile an hour winds and snow. And unfortunately we were, I think, just a couple of days, maybe a week early. Very early spring down here at home though is a different world. It's like over 50 degrees and there's not snow for, I don't know, unless you go way up, probably I don't know, 50 or maybe even close to 100 miles from here. So kind of a nice few days. We're gonna go back out in just a couple more days here, give some more bears a chance to wake up. So in the meantime, garden's all tilled, greenhouse is up, getting everything ready to go for summer. So anyway, Race had a kind of a hard stop on that trip just because of work and everything else. So he's gonna have to sit the next week or so out, but Dad's coming up. We got him recruited to come shoot. So hopefully, you know, he's coming up, what is it, Sunday now. I'm leaving on Tuesday. He's coming in on like Thursday. So we'll get up there, try to find a couple of bears before he gets into town, and then pick him up, see if we can't get him one. I think he's gonna be out. We're planning for about a week. Hopefully we can put it together. If not, then I'm gonna do my best to stay out until we can make it happen. But I got brown bear on the boat just maybe like May 7th or 8th or something like that, so I won't have too much time. But anyway, a few days away. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're just getting back, so this will be like, I don't know, day 6, I guess, of the hunt after a few day break. I got Mario with me. Max is driving behind. He's helping out, bring some friends' vehicles in closer to them. They're plowing this road. It feels a little bit weird because this is the first time I've been on it this year in the truck. This has all been several feet of packed snow through here on the snow machine for the last couple of months. Got a couple of thousand miles out here on the machines. But anyway, I think we got maybe 20-30 miles of plowed road, and then we'll hit the machines to get out. But Max is staying out with Mario. He's gonna help out at the property out here for a couple of months. So when I come out, I'm just gonna leave him behind. So Mario's gonna have some fun on the snow machines with us today too. But anyway, a lot of melting going on. It looks a lot more buried than than last week. So hopefully the next few days here we'll get it done. Dad's coming in 2 days. Actually, he's going to fly in tomorrow night, and then he'll drive up in as far as he can on Thursday morning, and we'll pick him up. So see how it goes. Not ideal snow machining conditions here, but we're making our way.
This is ridiculous.
Well, Mario likes it at least. Well, we went and picked up Dad, but my machine has been acting up, and I thought for sure I would be smart enough to leave it at the lodge when we went. It's only like 30 miles right now because the plows are coming in. It's only like 30 miles from the lodge. I thought, man, it's been working good with a full tank of gas. It's having some fuel delivery issues. Anyway, I think it's these sock filters that they've got in these Scandics in the 900 Ace, and it's been a problem, I guess, for a few years. But anyway, here we are. My machine is torn apart. Got parts and pieces everywhere. And I'm short a couple of tools that I need to fix that one. I got a lot of stuff to fix, pretty much all the basic stuff, but this one is a little bit more involved. Probably would be better in a shop because this whole fuel tank needs to come off of this machine. And then this little sock filter, it's all down to this little part, and I think it's clogged up and it's inside of the fuel tank, so basically the whole machine needs to come apart. And we're almost there. We just need a couple of tools that I didn't have on the machine, so I guess I'll be here for a couple hours until they get back with a few more tools. But anyway, at least Dad's here.
Good morning.
Any words?
We're gonna go kill a bear. Get
Yes.
stinky.
I don't know about Dad, but Max and I are in some pain this morning. It's like with a break, but it's still like day 9. I'm feeling a little rough.
Dad's always sore.
Dad's always sore. Kind of a flat morning, but we'll see what we can do.
Dad's not a whiner though.
No, I am. I'm feeling
Binos in here still?
whiny this morning. Huh?
Anybody got binos in here? I brought it.
Okay, we're gearing up and going. Not as much bear sign today, but we've got some pretty nice snow. A little bit of light, just enough to do this stuff, but there's some beautiful country up here. Even without the bears, it's worth being here. Well, down by the lodge, we were starting to think it was full-blown spring, but it didn't take too much riding to get up into full-blown winter. There's a beautiful face behind us. And yeah, we've just seen that one so far, but I know just up ahead where we're going, kind of through that valley right there, it kind of opens up a little bit. We've been on the other side of that. We came around from the back, but we're gonna try to do a whole loop around this whole range today. But I know it opens up and gets a little, like on these faces, there's a little bit of tundra showing and stuff. So I'm pretty sure we'll bump into something before the day is done. At least find another den or something along the way, because we got a beautiful day for it. Well, we're on our way up to a bear. We just spotted him just up to the top here, and probably on the other side about 400 or 500 yards. So we'll see what we can get done. It's pretty steep here though.
Well, we spent a lot of time set up on this bear. It was pretty difficult to get a good shot angle, actually, just because of the way the mountain was laid out, and then kind of how he was laid on that rocky flat spot that he was using. And we also had to think about snow conditions for getting out of there. It was getting pretty hot that day. I think back at the lodge they had a temperature reading at one point of almost 80 degrees. So the snow was melting fast, and we decided to do some light predator calling, which actually turned his head enough and his body position enough for a shot.
What happened?
Yeah! That's a dead bear! There he is.
Buddy! Oh.
Damn, he ain't too far away either.
Yeah, I think you're right. Damn, he rolled quite a ways.
Yeah, he did, thankfully.
It's a good spot for him, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just gotta cross this. It's pretty steep right here. Across this gully. He's probably only, what, 250 yards away now.
Ain't far.
Okay, well, we've done it. Not too bad of a march to get over here, but pretty steep. The bear's got it all tracked up in here. Look at all these tracks. Only a couple of these are ours. Way up there. And then this is like this little, I mean, it's not a den, but obviously been spending some time right in this little spot. It kind of rolled almost right down to it. Okay, time to get to skinning. And actually it depends on who you ask if this is a brown or a grizzly bear.
I'd say it's grizzly.
Yeah, well, SCI would agree with you. Boone and Crockett says it's a brown bear.
What does Boone and Crockett even know? I don't even know who they are.
You'll learn. Well, he's got a fantastic hide.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a beer or two tonight.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Are you, is the fat staying with the skin?
Getting as much off as I can,
Yeah.
but some of it'll stay on, and then we'll flesh it later before we salt it.
Yeah, a small schlong.
I'm gonna give you the bone.
I didn't shoot it. That's your meat to eat. Oh.
Oh. Hey, put that in.
Thought I was gonna catch that or something?
Yeah. Can you put it by our bags?
Don't you want it on ice for now?
Don't matter.
Wait, do you actually want to save it?
Yeah, heck yeah.
It's even got a hair on it. What's that?
A nut?
On the right side of it?
You got two of them, one on the right and one on the left.
Bugger. On the right side of its leg, though? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see now. Those are some big nuts.
Oh.
Is that a caribou?
Yeah, it looks like it. That's cool.
Think that was from him?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, his tracks are right here next to it, but...
But no, there's really nothing you can screw up too bad except for the lines of your main cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And cutting through, not even just a hole, it actually, if you score the inside of the hide, it can cause it to slip and the hairs will fall out.
Like you get it down to
The follicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we open his belly and see what he was eating?
No. No. No, thank you. I'll leave you with the knife and you can do that if you want.
I'll do it. Yeah.
And I'll just start on my way back down.
What do you think's in there?
I don't know. Probably, honestly, not much of anything right now.
Yeah.
He probably is still trying to work out his butt plug.
Think so?
Yeah.
Doesn't have a tail.
Good question. I don't know, because they don't want people looking at their butthole.
Fair enough. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Okay.
Do you need to do anything else for the kid?
Okay. That's a skinned brown bear. Okay. We made it back to the machines. Now our only task is to cross a bunch of water and shitty snow and get back to the lodge.
We spent the next few days looking for another bear, although we ended up seeing a lot of sows and a whole lot of cubs too. But we studied den locations. We watched what the bears got up to once they were ready to leave their denning area. Watched a bunch of cubs play and annoy their mom and learn how to fight and what to eat and all that stuff. We talked about bear hunting in terms of conservation, especially relating to the caribou herd in the area, which has been in decline in the last few years. And then, of course, moose calves, which would be coming in just a few weeks. But most of all, we spent quality time with our dad in what I think is one of the most beautiful settings in the world. Our bear was an average boar for the area, with a beautiful hide. There wasn't a square inch of rub on that bear, and it had really nice blonde tips on the shoulders and along the back. It'll make for a beautiful rug, but most importantly, it will embody the memories and experiences that we shared with our dad on this trip for a lifetime.